Good morning. Today we are going to practice multiplication and division. So let's open our textbooks to lesson 10. Today's lesson is really short. It's just this one page. We're going to work on this together. Okay, I'm going to have it on the board. You can look at it on your book. Let's find all of the missing parts of these multiplication equations. What times 2 is 12? 6 times 2 is 12. If you didn't know that by memory, you can count by 2s to find how many 6's there are in 12. So you count by 2s until you reach 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How many 2s did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is my answer, 6. 2 times what is 14? 2 times 7 is 14. If you didn't know this by memory, again, you're going to count by, just like we did here, 2s until you reach your 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How many 2s did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's your answer. 5 times what gives you 25? 5 times 5 is 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How many 5s did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. What times 5 is 15? 3 times 5 is 15. 5, 10, 15. 3 groups of 5 equals 15. 10 times what is 80? 10 times 8 is 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. How many 10s did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 groups of 10s equals 80. Times 10 is 40. 4 times 10 is 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. How many groups is that? 4 groups of 10 is 40. Now let's move on to practicing some division problems, which is the opposite of multiplication. 10 divided by 2 is 5. It's like saying 5 times 2 is 10 or 2 times 5 is 10. How many 2's are in 10? You can use the same strategy we used up here to find how many groups of 5. So inside of 10, how many groups of 2 are there? You can say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I reached my 10. How many groups were in there? 5. And there's my 5. Let's do 50 divided by 5. How many 5's are in 50? 5 times 10 is 50, so I'm going to write this down. I solved it using my multiplication strategy. Now I'm going to count by 5's to get to 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. How many 5's did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means there are 10 groups of 5 inside of the number 50. 14 divided by 2 is 7. I know that because I know 2 times 7 is 14. Here we are counting by 2's until we reach 17. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 4 plus 3. How many groups of 2? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups. Let's look at 35 divided by 5. 7 times 5 is 35. So I'm counting by 5's until I reach the number 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I reached 35. How many groups of 5 did I count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups. 20 divided by 10. It's like saying how many 10's are inside of 20. 10, 20. How many 10's were in there? 2. 90 divided by 10. How many 10's are inside of this 90? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. How many 10's was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 10 is 90. 40 divided by 5. How many 5s are inside of 40? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How many 5s did we count? 8. 5 times 8 is 40. How many 10s are inside of 100? 10 10s are 100, right? 10 groups of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How many 10s did I count? 10, right there. 45 divided by 5, we're counting by 5s until we reach 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. How many groups of 5 was that? 4, 8, 1 more, 9. 5 times 9 is 45. 18 divided by 2. We are counting by 2s to figure out how many 2s are inside of 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. How many 2s was that? 9. 2 times 9 is 18. How many 10s are inside of 60? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. How many groups of 10 was that? That's 6 groups of 10. 25 divided by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So my answer must be 5. Let's count by 5s to check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How many groups of 5s was that? 5 groups of 5s. Let's look at number 3. Number 3, 4, and 5, we have 3 word problems. Yes, those are the best. Okay, it says, a bowling ball weighs 10 pounds. How much do 2 similar bowling balls weigh? So we know if one bowling ball weighs 10 pounds, and there's 2 similar bowling balls, 1, 2, how much do 2 similar bowling balls weigh? You can add them. You would be right. It would be 20 pounds. Or you can say 2 bowling balls times 10 pounds each equals 2 times 10 is 20 pounds. Number 4. Jaden cut 16 foot of wire into 2 equal lengths. How long is each piece? So we know Jaden is cutting a 16 foot of wire into 2 equal pieces. So we're like sharing it into 2 parts. That means we're going to divide into 2 parts equally, right? It said equal lengths. Here's my piece of wire. Total is 16 feet. He's going to cut it in 2 equal lengths. What would each side be? 8. 2 times 8 is 16. If we didn't know 2 times 8 is 16, we can count by 2s to see how many 2s are inside of 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How many 2s was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's our answer, 8. How long is each piece? Each piece is 8 feet long. Here is our last word problem for today. Number 5. Aurora has 82 beads. She wants to make some necklaces. Each necklace should have 10 beads. How many necklaces can she make that have 10 beads? So we know that Aurora has 82 beads. And we're going to share these beads with groups of 10 because each group of 10 beads is going to make 1 necklace. So 10 beads, 1 necklace. 10 beads, 1 necklace. 10, 20, I have more to share. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I still have more to share. 81, 82. Notice I did not circle these because this is not a group of 10. This is 2 extra beads left over. We want her to know how many necklaces can she make that have 10 beads. So we're going to check how many necklaces can she make 5, 6, 7, 8. She can make 8 necklaces that have 10 beads with 2 left over. If you wanted to use your knowledge of multiplication to solve this division problem, you could have also said 8 times 10 is 80. So therefore you knew that there was going to be 8 necklaces and 2 left over, because 8 times 10 is 80, and then 81, 82, that leaves 2 left over. 8 necklaces with 2 beads left over. Let's take a look at your workbook. Open to exercise 10. Oh my goodness, exercise 10 looks so much fun to do because you're following the arrows and filling in the missing numbers to make it correct. So for example, 100 divided by 10, 10 tens are in 100. Then 10 multiplied by 2, and then you write your answer. This is super, super fun. And then you're going to turn around and you're going to practice some division problems and 2 word problems with 1 challenge at the end. Remember, when you're working on the challenge, that you need to underline the equations. There are 3 equations here, and that each equation must be equal to each other because of those equal signs. Okay? You guys did a great job today. See you tomorrow. Bye.